Mikal's not a superstar right now. If you come up with the top 10, 15 players in the NBA, I don't think he cracks the top 15. But looking at him and his age, knowing he's not a spring chicken, what is his ceiling? Like, can he get a little bit better and crack that top 15, top 20?
I really, really, really like this question because he's ascending. You know that he's rising. You know that he has respect of the players, the coaches, the front office. He played with Team USA this year, and he was the most efficient player by at least advanced stats on that team. He wasn't their focal point. I think Mikal Bridges this year does make the All-Star team. I think he could be a replacement player type of guy, right? The way that D'Angelo had that 18-19 year and found himself right on the border. I could see Mikal doing that, but we have to keep in mind, again, not really having that clear, distinct number 2 scorer on this team. Other teams and other defenses are going to be keying in on this guy the same way that they did over in Philly in that playoff series. And he struggled, and he admitted, I'm a little tired. This is a guy that hasn't taken a game off since high school. So let's see how he can be as the number 1, especially during an 82-game season without, again, that second shot creator unless somebody really, really comes alive. But I do, to answer your question, think that Mikal Bridges' ceiling is very high. I think he can be an all-star this year. And I think, when you want to compare players and things like that, I think about Chris Middleton a lot. I think about guys like that. Somebody in that area where you could kind of depend on him on both ends, but you don't want him to be the number 1 guy on a championship team. So I think that's the fairest way to put it.
I think that's fair. I was thinking that way last season, watching Mikal. The 26 points a game was insane, but someone needed to score on that Nets team, and nobody else stepped up. So he did. I'm not
trying to discredit him or his game. I think that he's probably gotten better, especially playing against some tough overseas talent this summer. But again, these defenses are going to be keying in on him, and that's the one thing. That's why the Nets. I keep saying it, but their defense has got to come through so that he could get out in the open floor, and he's not trying to ISO because that's not really his game.